Hello, namaste. Welcome to my channel veenazspace. Today I'll be doing double crochet. In my last video I covered single crochet, slip stitch, rib stitch. We'll start with the slip knot. Now I'll make a chain of 10 stitches. To do a double crochet, we'll have to make a turning chain to give it some height. So double crochet is always chain 3. The turning chain 1, 2, 3. This will give height to our entire row. For double crochet, we first yarn over and then we skip the turning chain, that is the first 3 stitches. We insert the hook in the 4th chain, grab the yarn, pull it through that stitch, grab the yarn, pull through the next 2 stitches, grab the yarn and pull through the remaining 2. This is our double crochet. So yarn over, insert in the next stitch. So you can see this double stitch is coming through this stitch. So the stitch next to that is our next chain. So we'll yarn over and insert our hook in the next chain, pull the yarn, grab it again. Now there are 2 steps on the hook for a double crochet. Step is to grab the yarn and pull through the first 2 loops. Second step is grab the yarn, pull through the remaining 2. That's a double crochet. So yarn over once, pull the yarn, pull through 2 loops, pull through next 2 loops. So what's happening here? I'd like to show you. So we grab the yarn, insert in this chain, grab the yarn again, grab the yarn again, and when we pull through the first 2 loops, essentially we are dropping these first 2 loops on the working yarn. See the 2 loops? They are here now, those stitches. That is what is giving height to this double crochet. So we've dropped the first 2 stitches here. We'll grab the yarn again and pull the next 2 stitches. So we are dropping the next 2 stitches in the step 2 on top of the earlier 2 stitches. So that is the height. First height through first step, little more height with the next step. Whatever variation I'll show in a bit of this double crochet will be more on the hook. So just keep in mind the 2 steps on the hook. these two steps, step 1, step 2. Okay, and as the rule goes, for double crochet, the turning chain is always 3. So we'll chain 3. Roughly this is the height of our double crochet. Turn the work, yarn over. Now this acts as the first double crochet. Okay, so we yarn over, skip the stitches on the turning chain, insert the hook in the 4th chain. Step 1, step 2. That's all there is to double crochet. In single crochet, we don't yarn over. When we do the last stitch, since it's the turning chain, you have to find the first, second, and the third one. That's the top chain. That is our stitch. So we've completed our row. As you can see, they're forming a column, kind of a column. And there is a slight gap between the double crochets. Okay, so this is double crochet. Now we'll go to half double crochet. Since it's half, as the name suggests, the turning chain will be less. So we'll be doing only 2 turning chains. Reverse our work. And as I said, the variation or the work we actually do different will be on the hook. So before that, it's the same as double crochet. Yarn over, insert hook in the 3rd stitch. Grab the yarn, pull through. Now here on the hook for double crochet, we were doing 2 steps. Step 1 was pull through 2. Step 2, grab yarn, pull through 2. Here we'll combine both and do only 1 step. Yarn through and pull through all the 3. As easy as that. So yarn over, insert in the chain, all 3. So there's only 1 step. on the hook. So what are we doing here? Instead of dropping the stitches 2 at a time from the hook, we are dropping all the 3 stitches at once. So the height is only 3 stitches, whereas in double crochet it was 2, then 2. So the height of half double crochet will be less than double crochet. So I'll show you the difference. This is half double crochet and this is double crochet. As you can see, it's taller here, much shorter here. And this is more compact, closer, while this is more kind of porous. But you can see the difference. So that's it for half double crochet. And the last one we'll do is 2 DC together, 2 double crochet together, and the term used is DC 2 together. And this stitch can be used to decrease the stitches or to form a cluster pattern. Let's try some. Since it's a double crochet, chain 3, turning chain, turn, again till this step it's the same. Step 1 is the same. Now after step 1 we are going to yarn, we won't do the step 2. We'll grab the yarn, go into the next stitch and start our next double crochet. We pulled it, so now we have 4 loops here. We'll do the first step, that is drop just 2 loops. And now we have 3 loops. So the last 3 together. So what did we do? To see the difference, I'll just chain 1. That will provide some space here after DC, and then I'll do the 2 together again. So we are doing double crochet, only we are not completing it. We are doing just the first step, hold on to the 2 loops and start the next double crochet into the next stitch and finish the first step of dropping the first 2 loops. Now these 3 will drop together. Okay? Double crochet step 1, start the second crochet, second DC, finish the step 1. Now the step 2 for this DC and this we'll do together. So now you can see what's happening here. the double crochets are together, and at the top, if you see, you get only one full chain.
Not on the socks.
Two chains and only one chain. So we are decreasing the number of chains by crocheting these two together. And this is usually, it's something like this. You can keep on decreasing, say for a skirt or armhole, those kind of things. That's where you use this to decrease the number of stitches. The other use is chain 3. We'll try a cluster now. To make a cluster, I'll make it in this gap so it's clear. Step 1 of double crochet. Now for the second part, we start the double crochet again, but instead of going into the next chain, next stitch, we'll insert it in the same space. But continue the two together. So step 1, so we have 2 double crochets in the same space, and we have 3 stitches here. We drop it together. I'll chain 1 in this gap, after this 2 together in this gap, double crochet 1, hold on to the last 2 stitches, another double crochet in the same space. And crochet them together. So what we did here, we did not decrease. We kept the same number. How? Because we've changed, we've done the DC in the same space. And even though there is only one stitch, it's in one over one chain. So one stitch over one stitch. While here, it was one stitch over 2 stitches. But here it's 1 over 1. So we are not decreasing it. So this forms a cluster. The stitches remain the same. It forms a pattern. So this is used in many patterns to make flowers, petals, many other patterns. And the last one that I'd like to show is to make a double crochet in the space. This is a normal double crochet. We're making 2 in the same space. This is neither half DC nor 2 together. It's a normal double crochet. In chain 1 in this next space. So each time I'm making and doing both the steps. So these are entire 2 double crochet in each space. This can be used to increase the stitches because in each space we are making 2 double crochet, which means there will be 2 stitches in each space, in over one chain space, over one stitch. Now there are 2 stitches. As you make different patterns and different things, you'll understand, but it's just a variation I've been wanting to show you people. So you can see how it's narrow here because it's coming through only one space, but then there are 2 stitches here, 1, 2, right? Here it forms kind of uniform, base and top. These are the clusters, and this you can see it's going like inverted V because from 2 different stitches we've combined to get only 1. Well, this is the reverse. It's V coming from 1 stitch but 2 at the top. So I hope you understood this video. In my next video I'd like to cover treble crochet, half treble crochet and double treble crochet, and after that we'll start making some patterns, circles, various things. So I'll see you in my next video.